My name's Dave Warren. I'm the owner of the GTR shop. Working on these cars it's absolutely fabulous. Now a lot of people think because we're called the GTR shop that we actually just work on Skyline GTRs, but at any one stage you can come into the workshops and you can see there's quite a variation of different cars. I started driving even before the legal age, and I was into all these modified car magazines and watching films on the TV with all these different cars, and it was something which I really enjoyed. I entered into the motor trade at the age of 16 years old as a mechanic. Wasn't particularly good at the time because my head was full of cartoons, I think, as you're a young guy, but slowly I worked through it. Worked on some very, very old cars in the day, which were quite modern then, and just slowly forged a career. As with Skylines, which really is my biggest passion. First ride ever in the Skyline for me was 1992 when I was working for Nissan, and an R32 GTR pulled up when they were building the Nissan factory at Sunderland. And naturally, being a petrol head, I was out talking to the owner, a Japanese engineer, who had brought the car over whilst they were building the factory. So I was lucky enough to get into one of those GTRs then and have a drive of it, and I suppose since then, I've always really been into it. Joined a few forums, bought first ever GTR. The reason why I went and bought a GTR was I was on a track day once in a Lotus which I used to own, and I was watching this R33 just go around the circuit, and just basically nobody could keep up with it. So the Lotus went the journey, and I bought myself an R33 GTR, which over the years I modified, and I went from a totally stock car, and I built a car which eventually became a quite well-known, world famous car called the davew car. And I was actually at one stage contacted from davew, Japan, off President Ito, who sent me some gifts across for the vehicle because he really enjoyed what I'd done to the car, and he even offered to come across to the UK and meet me in person and map the car for me. So that was a real privilege. I've been to Japan with the GTR Owners Club, met a lot of the engineers from Mines Engineering, Top Secret, and a lot of the other tuners, including BR Racing. And about 6 or 7 years ago, I'd been working for a motor manufacturer, and I left the motor manufacturer and I set up the GTR shop, which initially was an online parts business, and I started shipping parts all around the world, going to Japan, buying the cars from Japan in bulk, bringing them into the UK, and then just splitting them down for the parts. And the business quickly grew from there. Ship parts all over the world, met some amazing people through the business. Some great customers have turned into great friends. The furthest I've ever shipped a car to is Australia. Got lots of customers in America now, where we're doing a lot of restoration work for the earlier R32s, which are now becoming legal in the UK. Got some amazing friends there. We're looking at doing expansion into the States. We've now made some good contacts in the Arab Emirates as well, so that's fabulous. So the business, to be fair, has gone from strength to strength. And we've got a really, really good team of dedicated guys here that are absolute petrol heads, totally into what they do, and the standards that the guys work to, I'm more than happy with. I feel really confident at any day to be able to walk away from the business and know that the production and the level of work which comes out of the shops is absolutely excellent.